Hello, Ian Saw, Chairman of TFGA with your weekly wrap. Well, this week's been a very interesting week, but one of the main points of this week was National Volunteer Week, and can I say that the rural community is held together in a way, or the building blocks of many rural communities are about volunteers. Many of you might be asking why. Well, if you think about it, the football team, the cricket team, all the other sporting events run by volunteers. There's a land care, of course. You've got the Rural Fire Brigade, you've got the SES, you've got organisations like Blaze Aid. There's 2 weeks ago, we had one of the best volunteer groups, Rural Youth Supplying AgFish. So volunteerism, they provide economic, social and environmental benefits to the community, and I'm quite convinced that many of our decision makers quite don't understand the profound impact that volunteers have on our communities. So on behalf of the staff and the board of TFGA, really thank you very much for everything that you do. We take our hats off to you. This week, of course, next week is the budget. I will be making comments about the budget next week, but of course TFGA this year put an enormous amount of effort into a submission, probably the best submission that we have made. And down there somewhere, Grayson is going to put the website so that you can have a look at our budget submission. It's all about value adding. It's not about a money grab, but it's value adding and making sure that the rural industry, which is one of the main economic pillars of our economy in Tasmania, has a fair go. I'll report, as I said, on that next week. However, the budget has to go through Parliament, and we want to be able to see stability in the Parliament. We don't want to see funny games happening. It is absolutely important that confidence remains in the Tasmanian economy, certainly in the agricultural economy, so that we can continue getting money and issues going there. If you want to see, I did have a article in this week's Tas Country talking about that, so have a look there. We also know that GST revenue will be down. Look, there's issue of education and training as a pillar for TFGA, shear and shed hand training. Look, we've just got to get on with that. There's a wool training advisory group, but look, Tasmanian Skills have just got to get on with the government and get funding for that. It's just getting too hard to get shearers and good shed training. Next week, of course, there'll be a wrap-up on the budget, and there'll be a wrap-up of our board meeting. So until then, take care.